So Keith, thank you for
Amani.
coming to the Taiwan On Luncheon.
It's my pleasure. Thank you guys for having me.
This is our 24th annual Taiwan On Luncheon. You know, we talked a lot about the significance of mentoring, the significance of youth and the power that education can have in their lives. Can you tell me a little bit about your thoughts about the event, and then also dive into a little bit more about how this type of mentoring you've seen it work with people?
Sure. The event is groundbreaking, really, right? It affects people's lives. You can see how it affects people's lives in real time. And that's powerful. You know, think about mentorship. I'm from Jamaica, Queens, South Jamaica, Queens, in an area when I grew up which was drug infested, violence, and there were not a lot of positive role models. I was fortunate. I had a father. I was one of the few people that had a father in my house and a father figure with me. But you know, you really think about it, when I went to grammar school, early high school, I met a bunch of other professional men. My father was a bus driver, positive, knew what he was doing, but didn't know the world beyond what was in front of us. I met these men who were my mentors, who were exposed me to a much larger world, showed me possibilities outside of myself and outside of my community that I had no idea of. And that's what this group does. That's what the Breakfast Group does. That's what the Project Mister does. And it's really important to be able to show people, if you don't have something in your life, that you can get it. Just because you don't have it right in front of you, there's a path to it. And that path may take a while, but you can do it. And that's what it was from mentorship is for me, and that's what this group does for young men.
Well, I appreciate all the hard work you're doing at the Gates Foundation. You know, when you start talking, you got me a little sparked up, because I started thinking about the power of imaging. And earlier we were talking, and you were saying, you know, when you start to visualize success and you can see someone that represents that success that you haven't been aware of, it creates that vision for you. Can you tell me a little story about maybe, I know you talked about it a little bit, but can you expand on that concept a little bit?
Oh, sure. Being able to vision success and have some view of what success looks like, and that people who look like you can reach that success, gives you sort of the motivation. And if you know the people who look like you, who share a background like you, have that success, you can talk to them and find that path. Maybe not the path they took is not the path for you necessarily, but you know that there is a path, and then you can sit down and then start plotting that path and have people to work with you to achieve that success. It's powerful. It's what we need for our community to take the next step, and it's up to us, black men, to help them achieve that. And it's our community.
Good. Well, I appreciate your support and all of your involvement and your kind words about our program. We look forward to continuing the work. Some people say that you shouldn't throw out lofty goals. And when you ask me what is success, I say success is 100%. I want to see all of these young people graduating and going on and aspiring to be something great and getting the skills to have good living, good, strong paying jobs to create a good living wage. And I want to thank you again for coming to the Taiwan On.
And thank you guys for the work that you're doing.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.